Attention, citizens of Alpha Complex. May I have your attention, please?
Well done, citizen. You made it back. I'm so proud of you. You will be pleased to know that you have been placed in queue to be assigned to your new living quarters here in Alpha Complex. Our friend the computer has assigned you to number
5775
out of.
Security clearance not approved.
Please stand by. Your patience is mandatory and much appreciated. While you wait, why don't we listen to the next phase of your bonus mandatory reintegration Alpha Complex integration seminar experience? You get a raise. Get it? Acronyms that are puns are fun. And fun is mandatory. You are having fun, aren't you? Good. So let us return to our troubleshooters from Sector Key as they embark on some waiting of their own. How fun. And while they may be designated as troubleshooters, they're certainly better known as the Terrible Warriors.
Welcome, Terrible Warriors, to the next edition of Paranoia. I'm Joshua Barbeau, your GM from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment, and to my right, your left, is... I'm confused.
It doesn't matter. Let's start with the
Let's
one
go
who's
around,
chewing,
yeah.
whose mouth is full of food.
Here, she's chewing, her mouth is full of food, and her name is...
Hey, everybody. She's chewing on food.
Cassie is chewing on food.
So while we wait for her to catch up, I will just
No, hi.
barge right in.
Hi, it's me,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
Cassie
It's
D2
me.
Love Chew.
Justin Ecock.
No, shut up.
Justin, wait your turn. And who are you playing, Cassie, in this glorious new edition of Alpha Complex?
I am playing Sn.
Snarky.
Snarky.
Yeah,
Snarky.
Snarky.
that's what's happening.
Mm.
I'm excited, but also very hesitant.
And irritating.
Also irritated. How am I gonna play that up? I feel like I just need to I don't know. What irritates people? Are you?
Just
How against puns are people at this table?
I love them. They're the best thing ever.
Yeah, I love to hate them.
No, I just unabashedly love them.
Absolutely. You just start texting your partner
I feel
Jameson
like-
for send me puns now. Just start rapid firing them so I can read them out at the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Although, puns are definitely, as we're seeing here, they're very polarizing.
Yeah.
You either love them or you fucking hate them.
Well, we're playing Paranoia, so puns are on the table.
Puns are mandatory because they're fun, and fun is
Well,
mandatory.
okay then.
So the one who loves puns.
So much. So much.
Yes.
But I'm actually super apathetic about them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're fine, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
Welcome back, Joe.
Thank you. This is Joe Drummond playing the very charismatic, loyal, and incredibly apathetic Malarkey.
Carathetic?
Carathoil?
I was trying to take charismatic and apathetic and portmanteau it, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're playing Malarkey.
I am playing Malarkey.
Anyway, I've been barging in on everyone. I'm the
You braggart.
the braggart, but yet attractive and charming. Hierarchy. Hi, everyone. Hi. Justin Ecock. How's it going? And
How's it going, Justin?
we're just waiting on
our fourth player right now, Bree. Oh, there she is. Hey, Bree. Nice of you to join us. Nice of you to
just
join us.
closing the door.
Yeah. A little late, but,
Take your time.
Look.
Get your headphones.
Look, do you remember when Justin wrote tardy on my sheet?
No, we don't
fucking
remember
goof here.
It's a bit, all right?
the goof.
Suck
Well,
it.
And you're also here in your pajamas. You're here.
Look, I'm not in my pajamas. I'm wearing my hentai pants covered in anime titties.
And butts.
And butts.
Those, you could have pajamas covered in anime titties.
I mean, yeah, but they're too good to only be pajamas. Let's be real here.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm in my pajamas and I don't live
You
here.
literally got out of bed. You walked.
I'm wearing leggings.
You got out of bed.
Today.
I
You
feel
walked 10
overdressed.
feet.
You should.
I'm in a t-shirt and jeans. I feel overdressed.
You got out of bed. You walked 10 feet into the next room.
Yeah, we're in our second bedroom where we record. Hi, everybody. Bree Poisonne
Studio
from
B.
here and
From
my
here.
my Instagram account and Sayer.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Hey, welcome. So we returned to Alpha Complex. We've got our characters made. We made them last week, and now we're
If
ready.
you didn't listen, too bad.
Yeah, well, just
You should, 'cause
you
it's
should.
really
in a
good,
playlist.
actually.
I don't know
I
why.
gotta say.
This is definitely labeled as 2 of 4. So here we are.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you to live your life. You live your life whatever way you want.
That's
can-
treason.
You want to listen?
But
you want to just open up that playlist and
highly
hit shuffle
recommend.
like a maniac? Go for it.
My character, look, my character's name is Anarchy, and I approve.
you turn on the Terrible Warrior feed and you just download all the episodes and hit shuffle and listen to all of our stories out of order. That you're a maniac. If
That
you,
sounds
like,
amazing.
You're just there's
But,
something.
like,
Who
that's great
hurt
That's a
you?
psychopath
Who
right there.
hurt you? Well, here we are. Joshua, I give you the floor.
Yes, well, welcome, citizens, back to Alpha Complex. Sector Key. You guys are a team of troubleshooters. Congratulations.
Yeah. We're,
Took a lot of work to get out of the daily dronage lives of being infrared, and you finally did it. And now you are
all those
red
days
clearance.
spent working on the Keystone.
Yeah, when you're infrared, you're just sniffing
Boo.
happy pills and
In a few days, a couple of weeks, we're gonna be playing a video game. Characters who use a keyblade.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're gonna send you to the keyhole.
Yeah.
So today is like every other day in Alpha Complex, in that it is the year 214, and the glorious day of Alpha Complex's ongoing and ever consistent history.
Yeah. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Three's Day.
Mhm.
Tomorrow will be Four's Day.
Yeah, exactly. You understand.
Yeah.
But on this day, your group of troubleshooters have been summoned for a new mission briefing. This is possibly the most exciting time
Mission
to be a
briefing
troubleshooter.
day is the best day.
It really is the best day.
It's fine, I guess.
It's full of so much promise and nothing's gone wrong yet.
Nothing's gone wrong yet. All the hope. You're being counted on to do something important.
We always have the best missions.
Best missions, of course. And in this case, you find yourselves waiting in the briefing room. It's a big white empty room. Not white in that you need to be of ultraviolet clearance to be in it. There's a nice little
It's a nice ketone in the room.
there's a red a red stripe that goes through the room to say everyone of red and higher is allowed in here. But it's otherwise a white stale room. And there's chairs for everyone.
I don't know why I didn't get that one.
I didn't either, if it makes you feel better.
I'm dead. That's it. I quit. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Tune in next week.
That's it. We're all done. Show's over. We're broke free. All right.
So
in the
we're
white
in a
room.
very plain room.
You're in a very plain room. There's a clock on the wall. It's ticking.
What
There's
time
chairs.
does it say it is?
What time does it say it is?
Yeah.
It says it's 2:14.
It's key time.
Okay.
It's key time.
No, I'm
There-
drinking a little cup of.
There's a phone on a wall that periodically rings. It just starts ringing.
for no reason.
Nobody answers it. But
Can I try to answer it?
you can. Would you like to try to
I'd
answer
like to
it?
try to answer it.
All right.
Oh,
Mal gets fed up listening to the phone ringing, and there's no one else here to answer it, so she might as well. She goes
I
over
mean,
to
you were
answer the
standing
phone.
right next to it, Anne. I don't know why you're just like.
And as soon as you go to pick it up, it stops ringing.
millennial.
I guess they hung up.
Okay, I don't do anything.
Oh no!
All right.
Did they leave
Fair
a
enough.
voicemail?
No, they didn't leave a voicemail.
Was there a caller display?
No. So there's so you're basically just in
Who's
the waiting
tardy
room
now?
of the briefing room. There are other troubleshooters here, and they're also waiting in this waiting room.
Oh, how many?
Several groups.
Wow,
Several groups.
this is a
of
big room.
troubleshooters.
So it's like a big old waiting room.
It's a big old waiting room. Have you ever been to the place you go to renew your driver's license? That kind
Yeah,
of
the
place?
DMV.
The DMV.
No, I don't think it's called that in Canada, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Key MV.
The Key MV.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have we
No,
done?
it's the Ministry of Transportation.
Ministry of
It's the-
Transportation.
the
Yeah, you're on
minis-
one
the
of those
minis
Yeah,
key.
but I like
Yeah.
calling it the DMV. That sounds worse.
That's where you are. And there's a thing on the wall that says now serving troubleshooter group number 12. You guys have a little ticket that says number 14.
Oh well, we've only got 2 to go.
Yeah. And then there's a door that you go through for your briefing, and you see groups of troubleshooters go in there. They spend about 10 minutes in there, sometimes less, sometimes more. And then they come back out, sometimes full of hope, sometimes rather dejected.
Do we know if we need any forms before we go in?
You haven't been told to bring forms.
Just our ticket. We just got our ticket number.
Just a ticket number. The phone starts ringing again.
I walk over to it again.
All right. Do you want to answer
Yeah, I
it?
try to pick it up.
All right. You pick it up, and it says,
Please hold for an important message.
and it starts going. Do, 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 do,
I thank it for the
do,
message
do, do, do,
and keep waiting.
All right, well, keep playing that in your head because that doesn't
I
stop.
will. Thank you.
And it switches. The number switches to now serving group number 13, and another group goes in, and another group comes out.
Lucky.
That's the room you're
number.
in. Lucky number. Yeah. What do you guys do?
No one can hear you blink.
I know. I was staring at you, and then I realized this was an audio play.
That's okay. I'm adding cricket sounds every time I say this.
So what do you guys do?
I listen.
Well, we got one more number, so we're just gonna wait for 14. That's our job.
Okay.
So I got our team together.
Would you class?
Have we worked
the,
together as a team before?
Sure.
Yeah. So we know each other. We know what it's like.
Well, you guys are fresh out of the vats,
Yeah.
but you've probably worked together as a team before. I mean, you're not.
Perhaps in another life. Would you class the thing on the phone as an AI? Perhaps?
I would like to.
I guess I should point
I am
out
not an
what
AI,
the
thank you
cards
very
in front
much.
of you mean.
No, not you.
For those of you listening, they all have some cards in front of them. I guess I should point out what these mean. You each have a card that says Mutant Power on the back, a card that says Secret Society in the back, and 4 cards that say Action. Now, the Secret Society and Mutant Power, those are probably
Always blank.
they're most likely blank.
None of us are members
Yeah.
of either of those.
No,
things.
no. They're most likely blank. The thing is, we have to pass them out to everyone to hide the fact that some people may or may not be mutant commies. But I'm sure none of you
Well,
are.
I'm a very charming person, so I definitely want to be walking around and like glad handing some of the other groups, seeing how people are going. Like we're all having an exciting time. It's briefing day, right? This is the best
It
day
is
of the
briefing
week.
day, best day of the week. The other cards are action cards, and those are things you can do in either in or out of
I'm
combat.
just handing you this so you can see that I'm not doing anything at all. But
I've looked at
yeah,
them.
so you already know what
I
these
know
are.
what they are,
Yeah. I want to do something with that phone.
I understand. Well, your friend Mal is on the phone.
Exactly,
Right
while she's on the phone.
now. Okay.
Just
Okay, fine.
that's it.
Fine, I see how it is.
Let's see what it is.
I'm putting the card down that I definitely wasn't holding because it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. Yeah, well, neither does mine. I mean, I'm not doing anything, but as I'm going around, I'm just meeting the other groups. How are the other groups feeling? Like they've got how high do these numbers go?
Well, they go up
Yeah.
to 20.
And they go up to 20. And are they all from the same key sector, or are they from like all over Alpha Complex?
Most of them are from Key Sector, but
Yeah.
some of them are not. Some of them are from Oli Sector. Some of them are from.
Oh, there we go.
Some of them are from
Heard good stuff about them.
Roz Sector.
Bunch of
Some of them are
strawberries.
from Can Sector. Some of them are from Butt Sector. Some,
Yeah.
But
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But most of them are from Key Sector. Now, did you want to take the phone from your friend? Is that?
No, I don't want to take the phone. I just wanted to. How do I describe this without writing it down onto a note so that no one else can know what I'm doing? Because I don't have any note paper.
I mean, you have
Not
one of
having note
these. If
paper
you
is a
need to
bad
send
idea.
me private
Oh, yeah.
information, I do have a phone.
I'll just send it.
You
to
can send me private information.
You
Yeah.
can just deal with it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna find you on this. this
Yeah,
device.
don't send it to the whole group.
Yes. Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Can I actually see that card? Okay, so it does require some form of physical contact.
Okay, so the next time that once Mal's done with the phone, then
Okay, I understand.
once Mal's done with the phone, then so I won't do anything now. I'm just moving around,
Got
saying
it.
hi to the groups, and giving out briefing day, greeting cards like it's Valentine's, but it's briefing day. I'm very excited. I make cards for everyone, and I hand them out on briefing day, being like, "Happy briefing day! Have a card. Happy briefing day! Have a card."
Happy briefing.
And I'm just like really excited to meet other people. But I'm
Some
such a
people-
charming person. I'm a bit of a braggart. I'm like, happy briefing day, but I mean, I'm on the best team. But I'm sure Friend Computer is going to have just as good of a mission for you as he's going to. We always get the best missions.
Some
'Cause
people-
we're the favorite, obviously, the favorite troubleshooters.
Some people accept your card with excitement and smile back. Others take your card, look at your name, which is hovering right
Mhm.
over your head, and write it down
Mm-hmm.
on a piece of paper. And then the number switches to 14, and a group of troubleshooters comes out of the room, and they look all very happy with their
I mean,
mission.
as is mandatory.
Not as happy as we're gonna look.
They're all kind of bragging. They're like, "Sweet, do you know what we got to do?" They're like, "Yeah, this is awesome. We've been told to hunt down the infamous what's named the Not Dead. Well, we're gonna be legends."
Oh, snap.
Well,
That's
a deep
their mission.
Cut. That's a
That's
deep
a
cut.
deep cut.
Unless this is all like happening at the same parallel time, and they're the troubleshooters that will later show up to our Oli group.
This is
After
all
we
the year
throw 'em
214.
After we throw them into the Mr. Bubbles.
When we played that
Mr.
was the year
Bubbles.
214.
Yeah, all episodes happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Simultaneously in parallel to each other. That's great. So, are you putting the phone down yet, Mel?
How long is the phone cord?
Boop. Do. How long is the phone cord? The phone cord is long enough that you can reach and touch one of the waiting chairs, but not that you can sit in it.
Can I go to because our number just got called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? So I can't.
It doesn't reach the door, no.
Here, give it to me. I'll hand it off to someone else, and they'll
No.
get the number.
This is I've accepted this responsibility.
Doop,
It's my
We
responsibility.
gotta go. We can't be late.
Can I? I want
I'm
to.
still sitting exactly
Well,
where
the
I
music
was.
Finally stops, and
Okay.
someone says,
Thank you for your patience. Please
welcome.
continue to hold for the important message.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
We
I'm
go to
looking
our
at
briefing.
the.
That's more important. That's an actual briefing. This is you don't even know if it's for you.
I'm looking at the phone. Can I see if there's anything that I can like rip it out of the wall to get?
Jeez.
You want to damage
Rick from The Walking Dead it?
We're
just-
5 minutes in. We're already causing Alpha Complex property damage.
Does there seem like anything that would allow me to extend the
goodness.
you
length
could
of
try.
the phone?
Okay, so
to
looking
a
at the
sufficient
phone,
amount?
the phone is just mounted on the wall.
Like a little payphone.
Okay.
Like a little payphone mounted on the wall. Looking at it, it doesn't look like any wires go from the phone into the wall. So as far as you could tell, besides the fact that it's mounted to the wall, it doesn't look like it's connected to any kind of telephone circuit. In theory, it must be wirelessly connected to the network. So if you removed it from the wall without damaging it, it might continue to function.
I would like to attempt to remove it from the wall without damaging it.
All right.
That sounds like
That sounds...
it's either mechanics or
Engineering,
violence.
operating.
Yeah, could you
tell
do-
me how you are removing it. from
Okay,
the wall.
so what I would like to do is I would like to examine the edge where it appears to be mounted, see if I can find any weak spots, and then kind of like jiggle it out.
Jiggle it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that this is a... I'm going to say it's a brains
Okay, I like the sound of that.
plus... let's see. Athletics?
All right, I can deal with that.
Are either of those negative for you?
No.
Okay, so how many numbers do you have altogether?
7.
So you're going to pick up 7 dice,
I'm so excited for all the dice.
plus the 1 computer die. And you're
4,
looking for just
6.
1 success. A success is a roll of 5 or 6
Could I
on
assist
any die.
Mal in taking this phone off the wall?
Would you like to?
I would like to assist taking the phone off the
Would
wall.
you like to
Okay.
spend a moxie while you are...
Yes, I'll be spending a moxie to help you assist. I'm gonna get my hands on.
How
to
kind
the
of
phone.
you.
I'm gonna help pull it off the wall with you.
Okay. I understand. Fantastic. Because he's assisting, you actually get an additional die, but you only need 1 success.
We've got a 6.
That's
There's a 6 a success.
5
and a computer
and 6
and a computer symbol.
We got the computer symbol?
We got the computer symbol.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
So
snap.
just as you pull the phone off the wall without damaging it, the familiar chime comes through the air, and friend computer pops up in your field of vision.
Hi, friend computer.
Hello, citizens!
Hi, friend computer.
Why are you removing Alpha Complex technology from its edifice?
I
Are
want.
you authorized to be holding that mounted wall phone?
Yes, the wall phone told me that I was
Are you
authorized to
currently
do
just,
so.
like, holding it in both your hands right now?
Yes.
Like
Now-
a little box.
Now, for some reason, in the process of helping you remove it from the wall, you don't exactly know where it came from, but some type of weird liquid was secreted from somewhere.
I'm gonna just assume that that's part of the phone.
Okay. Well, it's very
Phones can be
sticky,
gooey.
and now you cannot remove your hands from the phone.
Oh no. Oh no.
I hope you're looking forward to carrying this fucking thing around for the rest of the campaign.
Citizens, please explain your willingness to remove this Who
already filled out a
authorized your
treason form?
removal
I just handed
of
Joshua a
this,
treason form.
of this activity?
So I was on the phone with the phone, and the phone told me that I needed to wait and that it was very important. And then our number was called, and I wanted to be the most efficient citizen possible and have the most fun possible at all times. And so I figured what better way to have as much fun as possible.
I haven't
would
filled
be-
out the back yet, though, because I'm tardy at filling out the back. So I'm trying to be very good at forms, but also tardy at forms. So
We've received an accusation of treason for both you and
Back
Mal and
just
Hai.
I'll fill it out later.
It says destruction of property, theft or hoarding of computer property, and terrorist activities, of which you've been caught on camera doing. But unfortunately, part 3 of the form, in which says has described in detail the act of treason committed, was left blank.
just says
Therefore-
BRB scrawled on the form. But like
And there's no
not in any
witnesses
boxes.
reported. Therefore, we cannot hold it against you. However, we can hold insufficient completion of treason forms against Bree's character.
Yeah.
So Anne
Anne.
gets a treason star for failing to complete an alpha complex form to the letter.
I mean, better late than never, though, right?
The
right.
computer accepts your explanation that the person on the phone gave you authorization and wants to know the name of the person on the phone.
They never introduced themselves. They were just said that I should wait and listen to the phone.
So you're saying that you did not confirm their... Just give them a name. Did not confirm their credentials before you followed blindly their request?
It seemed like the most fun that way.
On a scale of 1 to 84, how much fun did you have, citizen?
83.99999 repeating for infinity, which means that it's actually 84.
I would say their name was Imp R-E-I-N-T. Important. Because they did say your message is important.
It's true. That's right. He remembers.
Yeah.
See, he remembers. It was important.
Well, congratulations, citizen, for completing your important mission of hanging on to the phone.
Thank you.
You each get 10 XP points.
Hey! We're having so much fun. High five.
And now you are
Wait, you can't high
player
five.
number
Your-
1.
Your hands are
Oh,
stuck
no.
to the phone.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't,
that's true.
you
I
can't
think
high
I
five.
kinda
Elbow.
They just
elbow.
bashed each other, their faces into each other, just like.
I always head bump people. I'm
Please
very excited
continue
meet.
to wait on hold for that important message, as it could be critical to success at your mission.
Thank you.
One of my happy briefing day forms that I like my greeting cards that I've been handing out. I want to just like take like some scotch tape and just stick to the front of the phone box that she's gonna be carrying around. Okay.
I'm down for that.
All right. Great.
Your phone box now says some propaganda information, but okay.
Oh,
Not that you can read.
I
It's on
can't
the
see
front of
it.
the
I
box.
can't
It's
see
on the
it.
front of the box. Meanwhile, what are the other two of you doing? Did you go through the room when you were called?
Well, I don't even think Anne has gotten out of her chair.
Anne's busy filling out forms. What is
And
So-
Sn is wondering why she's
so-
on this team.
So, wanders over to Anne after her receiving of 1 treason point. And kind of like elbows her. Is like, well, it looks like that didn't go too smoothie.
No.
So let me get this straight. None of you are going into the room.
I'm going in.
Yeah, no.
I'm
you
going
were
in.
busy.
So
You
we
were
do
busy.
that-
You were
now.
busy.
As soon as we're done
I
with
will-
this,
I
Yeah.
will follow them when they start going into the room.
I
we
understand.
don't not want to go.
Yeah, I go in as soon as we're done talking to friend computer.
While you were busy talking to friend computer, the intercom went on again. Now servicing group number 14, and that repeated itself twice. And then eventually it switched to now servicing group number 15. And then a
Oh,
different
no.
group went in.
Dang it! Well, let's go in anyways. We'll just join up with group 15.
I'm in.
Piggyback.
Okay, so you guys are going in
Okay.
immediately, like along with group 15.
Yeah, I mean, we've already been chatting. They've already got some of my greeting cards. So
So you walk in, and there is a gentleman there sitting in a room at a desk with a data pad. And you can see his name hovering over his head. He's sitting there wearing an orange jumpsuit, and his name is Rob. Rob O from Sector COP. And he looks up from his data pad at the rest of you. Which one of you is group 15? And the troubleshooters to your right say, "We are." And who are these people then?
Group 14, report again, sir.
You're late.
I had important business with friend computer and the phone.
Make a check to
Holding
convince
a
him of
giant
that.
red phone box.
This would be
The
a
receiver dangling
This is-
down to the ground.
charm plus
How are you going to pick up the
chutzpah.
receiver
This is
now?
also perfect for Anne, seeing as she's tardy.
Yeah, this is
At
a
all
this is a
times.
charm
Just
plus
very late.
plus
Trapped in here with
chutzpah.
me.
What if that's
How are you
negative
going to
2?
answer the
Check.
phone now?
So
with both your hands holding the box.
your chutzpah is 0 and your charm is -2.
That is absolutely correct.
So that means you get two dice. When you're rolling with a negative, you still get that number of dice. But the
count
fact
your
that you're rolling
failures.
with a negative means that every non-success is a failure.
This is going to be amazing. I'm not using the same dice I was using for
If
night
you
witches,
like,
by the way.
You
No.
can spend moxie points to roll additional dice.
Wouldn't that increase my chances of failures?
Yes.
Yes.
and
Yeah, no.
success.
No. That's okay.
Wow.
3 failures. 3 failures, please.
Failures.
Yes, please. I will take 3
Hello, I would like
failures.
3 failures. Thank you.
3 of your finest failures. Yes, thank you very much.
That's a pretty bad score. But at least you've still got a chance to succeed, right? So it's worth trying. Right?
There's
Sure.
always a
Uh,
chance.
Sure.
1 in a million.
RoboCop rubs the ridge of his forehead and says, "Listen, I don't know what life is like for you Reds, but for us Oranges, it only gets more complicated, all right? Let me tell you, the rewards of leveling up in this society is not worth the extra trouble that I have to get put through dealing with people like you."
Oh, Mr. One level clearance higher than
So
we are.
I had to see 20. It was on my mission list to see 20 troubleshooter groups and give them their mission briefings before lunch. And now that you have showed up late, you're cutting into my lunch hour, which I don't like. You are all on report. I want you to go back to the waiting room, and you can be seen after everyone else is done.
Yes.
You all earn 1 treason star.
I really don't care that
Okay.
much. That's fine.
Well,
that aligns with my personality.
looks like that didn't go too smoothly.
Since we're gonna be here for a while, I'm gonna request through my Cortec implant using 20 XP points.
Sure.
Some deluxe food rations for 1 day cycle.
Okay, cool. they show up warm and heated through the food dispenser unit.
So I'm just gonna. The rest of you can wait. I'm at least having lunch.
Cool.
So.
At some point during lunch, somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, can I have one of those pamphlets?"
Well, I don't have any pamphlets, but
Oh,
I do have briefing day greeting cards.
Briefing day greeting cards. Yes, they look interesting. Can I have one?
And I look through, but I seem to have left the last one on. I was getting them from the phone. They're all in the phone now, in the coin dispenser, so you can just pull them out of it like a vending machine. Go talk to the phone. She's
So
got all
they
the
go
greeting
over
cards.
to you. You're holding the phone, and the phone is still
You're
on
just,
hold
you're
music.
just
by
the
the way.
phone now.
Yeah, I don't know how she's listening on the receiver. Must be
No, I have
dangling
it.
at her feet.
Yeah.
I asked somebody to like put it to my ear, so I'm kind of like having it against my shoulder, cocked.
And so
my
yeah,
neck cocked.
on the front of the phone box there's like a "please take one," and it's just kind of stacked into the coin slot.
Do
coin
they say what
return.
I think they say?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
But like they're in little white cards that say "Happy Briefing Day," and then there's cards inside that you think they are.
I understand. So this gentleman goes up to take one, and he says, "From here, right?" And he goes to take one, and he touches the phone box in the wrong way, and now he can't detach from the phone box either. He's like, "Wait, what is this? What is this?
Who is our new friend?
Who is your new friend?" That's a great question.
Who is this sassy lost child?
Well, he's got curly orange hair. He's clearly had too many happy pills. He laughs at it all, and his name is Rick. He's a red level clearance person, and he's from the sector OLE.
He's Rick R. Ole.
Yeah. From Sector OLE.
He's a good old boy.
He's like, well, this is I can't. I'm stuck. What's
He is
what is
actually
this?
never gonna give you up because he's stuck.
No.
What is this? What is this substance? Someone here is a mutant. Are you a mutant?
Wait, did you say mutant?
Yes, mutant.
Yeah, that's your phone.
It's not my phone.
Why?
You're holding it. You clearly took possession of it like hours ago.
You pulled it off the wall like a while ago, right?
I'm eating my popcorn shrimp.
You resubmitting this form?
Yep.
I would like a form. I would like a
You have to
treason
request
form.
one.
We are never going to leave this briefing room for
No.
the next 3
Probably
hours.
not. I have some treason forms over here.
Oh.
Would you like? Are you requesting more forms?
Print like a bunch of treason forms for me, would you?
I would like to fill out a treason report on the phone.
On the phone.
All right, I'm printing. I'm sending a requisition for more treason forms. I'm going to print out 4 copies.
What is happening
Joe-
with form?
Yes.
You want to fill out this
How are
treason
you filling
form?
out
I do.
a form
You can't use your hands.
You're gonna have to dictate. Here, I'll fill it out for you. You just dictate to me what you want
You're
to write
eating.
down.
You're
onto the
eating your
phone.
lunch.
Oh, right.
So you can fill it out for her at the cost that you will get food all over.
No. Listen, I'll delegate that out to our good friend Snarky, who's obviously not doing anything, and Mal can
snarking.
dictate the treason form to her.
Well, what are you talking? I'm so busy. Snark, snark, snark.
Yeah.
That's how I do my thing.
Ugh.
Snarkity snicks. All right, fine. Here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you need this to say?
The name of the accused is the phone.
The
Accused.
phone.
The
Okay.
name of the accusing is Mal.
Okay. Mal. Okay.
Can I see the list? Sorry. I would like to report destruction or defacement of computer property, injury or reckless endangerment of fellow citizens, terroristic activities. Is there something about mutants there? Because that should definitely be checked off. The phone is definitely a mutant. And we cannot tolerate mutants within. Possession or use of unregistered mutant powers.
What? Okay. Rick R. Ole.
Is a member of the troubleshooting team that was tasked with going to fight Wasn't the Not Dead.
Yeah. So we should. I was about to say, like, while
His
we're
troubleshooting
waiting.
team is going without him because he can't
Well,
leave.
what I'm saying is,
save his life.
what we can do is we can go out and we can get Wasn't the What Not Dead and be back in time for our mission briefing because we're going to be here all day. So why don't we go out and help Rick with his thing? Because
It's like, I have to go on my mission.
Yeah. Wait, why don't we help Rick out? We'll go take out Wasn't the Not Dead for them, and then we'll come back in time for our mission briefing by the end of the day. Because this is going to be hours. We can be there and back before they even know we're gone.
Oh, here, this is a big one. Failure to maintain proper hygienic
yes,
standard.
yes,
That's
yes.
that's
the phone is
important.
disgusting. At the
Yeah,
moment.
it's a super gross phone. This phone's real gross.
It's very sticky.
Yucko.
okay. So,
So you want to do like a troubleshooter team up?
Yeah, I think that would be so much fun.
Rick R. Roll's
Are-
leader
Are things gonna die?
looks at you all and says, "Huh, we don't want to share the glory of taking out Wasp Named the Not Dead with anyone, let alone you poor saps.
All right. Well,
You can
this-
keep
hey,
Rick
This
R.
is
Roll.
look. This
He
is up
was-
my alley.
You know, you can keep Rick R. Roll. He was our our hygiene officer anyway. We don't want. Rick is like, but wait, I have to. My team is leaving without me. I have to leave. You
Well,
have
I mean-
to. You have to release me from this phone.
So wait. I don't think we can because the phone is apparently a mutant. But
Oh,
we're working on it.
I did forget this from earlier. Sorry, Joe. You also lost a point of moxie because every time the computer pops up,
okay.
you lose a point of moxie.
Okay. Oh no.
So I mean, why don't we should just take Rick. We should go with Rick and Rick's team, and we should make sure that Rick can finish their mission. We can be back. You know, I'm sure Anne is on board with this too. We can be there and back before our mission is called. Like, we're going to be here all day. We know that. So why don't we go with Rick's team and make sure that they can solve their thing, and we come back before the end of the day.
Rick's team leader looks at you and says, "I'm not sharing the glory of taking out Wasp Named the Not Dead with anyone, let alone you poor saps."
I mean, there's no glory. There's no glory in Wasp's
You
name.
know what? We didn't need Rick anyway. He was a happiness officer, and let's be honest, he was terrible at it.
I mean, he seems to be doing a pretty good job right now, and I just want to thank Rick for all of his wonderful work.
Rick smiles and says, "Fun is mandatory. I am having so much fun."
You don't want to go after Wasp. There's no glory in Wasp. Everyone's been after Wasp's name. Wasp's name's been taken out once, twice, 5. We hear about Wasp's name in the news every single week. You want our mission.
What's your mission?
So I want to roll in a bluff and chutzpah check here, if I can. I want to trade our number 14 ticket with their ticket and swap teams. And I want to convince them you don't want to go after Wasname. Wasame's a whatever thing, and that's fine. We'll go after it because we're doing pretty well, and we've only got a couple trees and stars on our team. So I understand you don't want to associate with us. That's fine. We're going to solve this all out, but you want our mission. The reason they're having us wait in this waiting room all day is because they got to prep all of our equipment and I lean in like, they're sending us to the outside. You want that mission. That's glory.
The guy looks you in the eye and says, if you're going to take our mission, we don't want to go down as disloyal traitors for not doing our responsibility.
Well, we're taking Rick with us, so technically he's not abandoning his mission.
Listen to me. If you're going to take our mission, you need to first convince me that you have the skills to defeat Wasname the Not Dead. And so I'm changing this up on you because he's only going to accept your request of a trading mission here if he thinks you can beat Wasname the Not Dead in combat, because that's his requirement. You're going to instead need to make a violence plus bluff check instead of a chutzpah plus bluff check. Because he needs to know that you are capable of taking out Wasame the Not Dead.
Can I assist on violence? I'm hella violent.
So what are you saying?
We're gonna have like a wrestling match to prove I'll play the role of Wasname and you'll play the role of taking out Wasame, and I'll be all like, I'm an evil traitor,
and I will just jump in and kick you in the face.
Yeah,
it'll be great.
Okay, you're gonna act this out. Fantastic.
Improv theater.
Improv theater. All right. In that case,
meanwhile, these two are still
if that's what's going on, so you're trying to convince them that you have the violence necessary to take out Wasame.
Yes. So I'm gonna.
So you're actually the one rolling, not just.
I'm gonna make like
it's a violence
sign.
plus bluff check.
I'm gonna make like a sign.
Well, I'm doing a bit of bluffing too, unless you're actually hitting me, in which case I don't have to bluff much.
I'm hitting you.
You're assisting her. You're giving her one extra die on her check.
Okay, here.
Okay, that's good because my bluff is awful.
Have a die.
So, my violence is 4, but my bluff is -3.
So that's 7 dice, plus the 1 computer die, plus the 1 die from Justin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So you should be
6,
rolling
7 plus computer die plus 1 from Justin.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna say this is a really hard check. You need to. I need to see at least
This is going to
at
be bad.
At least 2 successes.
Yeah, but I'm really speaking it up. I'm really selling this.
What's a success? 5?
5 and 6s.
5,
Okay,
4, 6 are
I have
successes.
2 5s.
Now, how many failures do you have?
Oh boy. So I have a 1, and then I have 3 2s.
What numbers they are is irrelevant as long as they're not 5 or 6.
Anything that's not a 5 or 6
Everything
is a
else.
failure. So if you only rolled a 2, then you have
4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
So with your 2 positives and 7 negatives, that's -5.
I don't know. That sounds real good.
That's not -5 is a real bad
-5.
roll.
So there's actually no bluff involved. You just beat the crap out of me in front of them.
I enjoyed it.
And it's kind of disturbing.
They're all looking on in shock and terror at your irresponsible lack for decency towards your
I
fellow.
would take a hurt wound.
Yeah, oh,
to
you are-
sell this.
You are definitely taking a hurt wound.
And then I'd like to turn back and be like, so you give that to us, or we do this to you.
Flip that into an intimidation.
Now I'm intimidating them.
You tell him, man.
Make your intimidate plus violence check.
You got like a black eye.
Oh wait. Okay, so that's
Bleeding on the white floor.
Computer die. 1, 2, 3, 4 for violence.
Yeah, you're definitely hurt for sure.
2 for intimidate.
This is exactly what I had in mind.
Okay, 2 successes again.
Uh-huh.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have a
5.
negative?
I have a -3.
No, but you're rolling intimidate this time, right?
Yep.
So
Sure
you-
did.
So you don't have any negatives, right? Oh, your intimidate is negative?
No, my intimidate is +2. So
then you don't
I
have
got
any
2
negatives.
successes. Okay, we don't count the negatives in that one. Good. I remember how to play this game. Shush.
Yeah. There aren't any. You don't have. Your intimidate is positive and your violence is positive, so you don't have a negatives.
Hell yeah.
So you don't count the failures.
So I got 2.
So you got 2. You intimidated the whole group. They're like, fine. You want to take out Wasname? take it. And they just hand you their mission briefing dossier. They don't even ask for yours in return. And then they run out of the room. You have now acquired their mission.
Let's get to work, everyone. We got our mission.
Friend computer,
You
we
still have to do also the other mission that you're going
At the end of the day, like how many groups are still in the room? Like we're now like.
Do we even know what that mission is yet?
I'm reading it.
Oh.
friend computer, we have a mutant report to file.
Okay, hand this. Hand
Oh
this
no, it's
over
an
here.
accusation of treason.
Accusation of treason.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, being a mutant is treason.
That is treason.
Sure.
I'll
Yes,
take this.
I have assisted
All right, Rick, you're with us.
Mal
Welcome to the team.
in filling that out.
It's gonna get processed, and the computer will get back to you.
Thank you. Mutants are very important to me. I mean, I'm kind of apathetic about everything, but mutants are like...
I understand. Yeah, it's
All right.
it's very scary living in a world full of mutants.
Let's go liberate Alpha Complex of the tyranny of What's Named the Not Dead.
And mutants.
Just as you're about to leave the waiting room to take it down, Wasney the Not Dead, RoboCop opens the door from the briefing room to the waiting room and looks at you as you're about to leave and says, "All right, I was going to make you wait until after my lunch, but then my report that I have to file to my superiors would show that I didn't give out my full number of briefings before lunch, and I have another 20 briefings to give after lunch. So I hate
I'll
to
share
say
him
this.
what's left of my lunch.
I hate to say this, but I have to give you your briefing now.
Our double duty, everyone. Let's get to it. This is gonna be great.
But you're
double.
you're giving me you're
double
bringing
the
me
duty.
lunch.
Double the duty means double the glory.
Do you still have some of your lunch left?
Yeah, I still got a bit of that shrimp popcorn.
All right,
Double
if,
the
if you're
fun.
gonna give it to him, he'll be less annoyed with you
Excellent, absolutely.
because then he doesn't have to go out and get lunch.
Yeah,
so-
here. You know, I already got lunch.
Well, all
It's
right.
it's a little eaten, but
He gives you 10 XP points for bringing him lunch. But then asks why you're all bloodied and bruised.
we were reenacting some of our favorite moments on shooters.
For fun.
Everyone enjoyed it a lot, especially him.
We're an improv troupe back in the food vats.
Whatever.
I'm into it. I say I'm missing a tooth. I smile.
Your mission for today.
He smiles and it's just blood like it slowly oozes out of his mouth.
But it's really attractive.
Your mission for today is you need to go to subsection J of the sewage pipeline connection. There is a leak, and you need to plug the leak before the sewage overflows into the infrared housing units in section J.
I mean, that doesn't sound like that much of a problem.
Maybe we can use the
Honestly.
mutant phone. Just shove it right in there.
We'll just
exactly.
leave you,
Look,
we'll
we've
leave
already-
you with it. It'll be fine.
We'll leave Rick to deal with it.
It was nice.
He's in
knowing
a sticky
you.
situation as it is.
Why is there now 5 of you?
We filed a treason report about that. It's fine.
Well, that's good because I have on my list that that Team 14 had 5 people anyway. So
Yeah.
when you showed up with only 4 of you, I was confused. But now there's a 5th person, so it makes sense.
Yeah, see? Rick's the
Wait.
chosen one.
What?
Yeah, it says here, this mission is for 5 troubleshooters. Oh no.
Well, there we are.
Great.
Welcome to the team, Rick. Glad to have you
Exactly
here.
what I wanted.
And I like that the two of
Very
you have to
good.
kind of walk like he's backwards and you're forwards,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you're both facing each other with this.
It's
It's like
Little
movers
awkward.
trying to
Who is
bring
your,
a couch into an apartment, but it's a very small
who's,
couch.
Who is your equipment officer?
No one has been assigned any bonus duties yet, sir.
Really? You mean I have to do that too?
Unfortunately.
He reaches down into the drawer and pulls out a bonus duty folder. Says, fine, let's see. Your job is sanitation, so you're going to plug a sewage hole. You definitely need a science officer.
Alpha Complex has a
I
lot
would
of
like to be the science
holes.
officer, please. Wait, but oh, okay.
You want to be the science
I would
officer?
like to be the science officer. Thank you. I mean,
Because
like,
you
that's-
are clearly number 1 in this group, you can have first pick of duties.
Oh.
Thank you. I mean, like, whatever. It's okay. Like,
It's fine. I guess.
it's fine, I guess.
It says here that if I look at your personnel files, that the person who has filled out the most forms in their career is this one over here. So you're going to be the loyalty officer.
Oh, hell yeah.
As for everyone else, I don't know. I'll just randomly give this one to you. You look like a responsible person with equipment. And you can be our happiness officer.
You know what? I've got enough XP that I could trade in for a replacement mop.
Oh, wait, sorry.
They're 20 XP.
Clearly, Rick is the happiness officer.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. That's right. That was a thing.
Then I guess you can be the team leader. And you guys don't need a combat officer because this is not a combat mission.
Oh, well, I mean, are you sure? Just be on the safe side, sir. I think we should at least go heavily prepared to deal with any sewer rats.
I think the phone should be the combat officer.
We might need some equipment to deal with any pests. I
That's a
understand that
good
the rats
idea.
got
What if
quite
we
big
run into
in the food vat
pirates?
sewage.
What if we run into pirates?
Pirates from Sector Pi.
That is
3.14 rats are not to be messed with.
definitely.
They're 3.14 times the size of a regular
Yeah,
rat.
exactly.
All right, sir. Make your bluff plus violence check.
You mean
It's a violence
ROUSs?
check
I
because
don't
you're
think they
convincing
exist.
him that he needs to give you a combat officer.
Okay, bluff plus violence. I'm only going to get 3 dice plus the computer die.
Yeah.
But none of them are negative. So
You only
they
need
all
one
count.
success, and none of them are negatives.
Hey, I got 2 successes.
All right.
I got 2
since,
fives.
Someone's going to be getting double duty then. Who else?
Oh, I think I've already made it clear how much I love double duty.
Since you made the check, congratulations. You are now the combat officer, responsible for tactics and...
Which synergizes quite well as the equipment officer, so I want to thank you for your intelligence and foresight.
Your name from now on is Chew Poops McGee. I'm just saying. Because you like double duty.
All right, let's see.
Lock and load.
Let's see. For this mission, you're
Private
going to be
child.
given... There's 5 of you. I'm going to give your equipment officer 5 requisition forms for equipment. You can requisition anything on this list, and he gives you a list. On that list is foam grenades, med kits, grapple guns, megaphones, body armor, multi-adapters, Hygienomatic 9000,
That sounds important for sewers.
sedatives, and friction enhancers. You get to pick 5, Mr. Equipment Officer.
enhancers.
Friction enhancer.
You
We're
get
12.
5 requisition forms, and they can requisition
foam?
anything on that list.
Was it a foam grenade? Is that what you
It
said?
is a grenade, a foam grenade. Yes.
Like, so it shoots out a foam.
that
You'll
just a
notice none
cosplay
of these
grenade?
are weapons per se because you're not being sent on a combat mission.
Well, I mean, we'll take the foam grenades.
I think as the team leader, I could make use of a megaphone.
Yes, we'll get the megaphone for the team leader. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm in favor of
The
that.
science and hygiene officer would like to note that hygienic thing that you mentioned sounds good.
Yeah. So what?
Hygienomatic 9000?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
you are going into
We're
a
going
sewer.
into a sewer, which kind of makes the whole thing a little redundant. We'll just find something when we're done.
But the sewer
grapple
needs to be
gun,
hygienic.
I've heard of
We
really
need the
inventive uses of grapple
hygienomatic,
guns.
the
You're
sewer, the
requesting a grapple
entire
gun?
sewer.
I've heard the grapple guns work. I've heard some really fun stories about grapple guns, but I don't want to be too redundant or repetitive.
Well, sure, but I mean, fun is
What
mandatory.
does the friction machine do?
The happiness,
the friction
happiness
machine.
officer Rick Roll says, I definitely could use some more sedatives to keep you all top levels of happiness.
Yes, we'll take the sedatives. That's a great idea, Rick.
Maybe the friction.
But since your hands are a little tied up, I'll hold on to them as the equipment officer.
I think we could.
That
we could,
sounds
like,
fair.
Friction the skin off of people, and that would be right.
I'd kind of like to
this experimental
try that on the
device
phone.
It's an experimental device. I'm already sold.
increases or reduces friction by up to 500%.
Can we try that
Increases or
on?
reduces. Oh,
I
hell
love the
yeah.
friction
Can we
machine.
please
Oh,
try that on the phone?
We're going to need that in the sewers for
It
sure.
requires a science roll to operate
That's
correctly.
fine.
Can I operate it with my face? Because that's about all I have right now.
Maybe.
That's fine. I'll just cut my way through it.
All right,
Operate
so
it
you
with
got
your science
4 things.
face.
You get one more requisition
Would we
form.
call the friction machine
And
a bot?
I'll take some body armor for myself.
Oh no.
Because everyone wants to kill me.
Would we
Great.
call the friction machine a bot? Just curious. Just
It's
curious.
not a bot.
No.
There are
Can it
bots.
have a like rudimentary AI?
Just
Some kind of
It's, you know,
regulation
it's
friction.
not really maybe
Oh, I want it to be a character.
Do
really
I get
badly.
to?
You wanna
Do
call
I
it
get to
Frictor?
hold?
The body armor has a rudimentary AI.
Do I get to hold my megaphone, please?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got the megaphone.
I would like my megaphone.
The
Thank you very
body
much.
armor has a rudimentary AI.
The body armor has a rudimentary.
That's why there's a
AI.
smiley face on it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Look at that little smiley face.
And you said you were going to hold on to these as well for Rick.
suit up. Yeah.
Who's getting the friction enhancer and the foam
I
grenades?
would like the friction enhancer, but I'm not shy.
Well,
Well, you're number one, so we're just
Just
going to
stack
give you
it.
whatever
Just
you
stack
ask
it
for.
on top of
I'm
the
just gonna
phone.
take the friction enhancer and
No.
stick it on top of the phone.
Yeah, just
Okay,
stack it.
okay.
Just stack it
And
on
it
top
doesn't
of the
come
phone.
off
You're
the
good.
phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Now on. It's just like now
It
you
is
can't
now.
see over the phone.
It is now a combination phone and friction enhancer.
Okay, so there's
It's a 2-in-1
Telefriction.
device.
the drawing of the friction enhancer on the card is a little like backpack with a little
ray gun.
with a little ray gun on it. So I tried to get the ray gun in my mouth to try to use it on the phone.
Finally, as you're doing this, the phone voice comes on and says, "Prepare to receive your message."
I'm prepared. I mean, like whatever.
You're so
I
apathetically.
love how tsundere you are.
The weather for today in Alpha Complex Sector Key is going to be mild. Thank you for holding.
Thank you. That was very pleasant.
and then you get a dial tone.
I try to hang the phone up, but
It's
I kind of
stuck
can't.
to your ear now.
It's stuck to your ear.
Oh
so
no!
you
So
get
I'm
the
walking
dial
around.
tone.
I'm walking
It's
around.
got
with
this dial tone going into your ear.
Who's going to get the
Is
foam
it gonna
grenades?
get to a point where it goes quiet and then after a while it goes?
Yes. Please hang up the phone.
in your ear for the rest of your life.
Until she dies and respawns.
And you can't see over the top of it anymore because the friction machine is blocking your view.
Would you like me to put you out of your misery?
Who is getting the foam grenades?
Me.
Oh, the violence.
I want them.
Yeah.
There's a set of 3 of them.
Yes.
No, I gotta make sure everyone's having fun in the group.
Is everyone having fun? Great. When you have your mission objectives, you have your bonus objectives, your bonus.
Also, sorry,
duties.
just for the sake of curiosity, you know, I know this isn't our mission or anything, but it does have a lot of trees and stars. I've heard of Wasp named the Not Dead.
Is he
Where
on the
was
way?
he last spotted? I want to be prepared in case.
We don't want to cross paths with
I don't
someone
want.
that dangerous.
I don't want to take anyone else's.
We just want to make
mission.
sure we know where not to go.
I think he was last spotted in Sector Oli. Oh, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know.
All right, good.
I, know-
We
I
definitely
heard he
won't
was
go there.
spotted in Oli at some
Great,
point.
good.
But anyway, get out of my office. I want to eat this leftover lunch here.
I turn on my megaphone, and I say, "Thank you."
Going through the
But to the dossier for Wasp.
the dossier for Wasp Name, they're not dead. There's a physical description of Wasp Name, all of his known associates and known whereabouts and hiding places, and basically every information that has ever been documented about Wasp Name, they're not dead. He is a 5-star treason terrorist. He is to be shot on sight.
Yeah. Battle music follows him everywhere in the end.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Every time he's spotted, everyone in the vicinity is immediately told that he is nearby, so that everyone has a chance to kill him. And
He's like
curiously,
if you play
it has a-
Diablo 3 and that one thing comes out of the ground and it's full of gems and you have to shoot the goblin.
treasure
Yeah, the
goblin?
treasure goblin. He's the treasure goblin of Alpha
Yeah.
Complex.
Curiously, it has all this information, and yet none of it explains why he is such a high-level treason traitor. There's nothing that
Just
says
is.
he did this, and that's why he is the enemy of Alpha Complex.
Oh, well, I mean, why would I need a
Right.
reason? I trust the friend computer. I'm not a traitor.
Of course. So yeah, how are you guys gonna handle your now 2 missions? I'll leave that to you. You got
Are Oli and J Sector, they're in opposite directions, aren't they?
Oli. Well, J is not a sector. It's J is a section.
subsection
of
J
subsection
of
J
sewage.
of sector key. It's below sector key. It's your current sector, and subsection J of the sewage unit.
I mean, whatever. Like honestly, the Wasp Name thing is totally Rick's problem. like it's not actually assigned to our group.
Realistically, it's assigned to Rick's group.
Yeah, so like we do have a job now, and this was just to do it while we were waiting for that job. Now we've got our job, so that's no longer our problem. So
Well, Rick points out, as the happiness officer, he says, but
Rick is now assigned to our group now. as well.
He has been
he actually
officially
is
given
the
a
one.
role.
He's actually the one who does have 2 jobs.
Yeah, because interestingly enough, for some reason, the information that RoboCop had on you guys was that you were a 5-man group. But yeah, so Rick is fulfilling that need apparently. He says providing ensuring that all happiness-related activities are carried out satisfactorily is a part of his jobs. Maintaining team morale at or above appropriate levels. And he points out to the team leader that if we don't go after Wasney the Not Dead, in addition to cleaning the sewage problem, that he seriously believes that team morale will suffer.
Well, his morale will
I
suffer.
think.
Well, his will, but yeah, that's part of the team.
as team, I'm gonna like just picture that for the rest of this session, unless I say so. By the way, I'm speaking into my megaphone at everyone.
into the microphone.
By the way,
Can I inspect that megaphone as the equipment officer?
As the equipment
may.
officer, you are allowed to inspect any equipment.
Yes. I just want to make sure that
your responsibility.
Yeah. In fact, it is my responsibility to make sure it remains in peak operating condition.
Of course, it is the responsibility of each person who's been assigned equipment, but furthermore, it's your responsibility on top of that. So it is as her equipment, it's her responsibility to keep it good. Mm-hmm. But as the equipment officer, it's your responsibility on top of that to keep everything good.
Cool.
yes, sure.
So I'll let you guys discuss how you're going to do this while
So-
I
you
preview
just,
these
whatever,
termination
here.
request forms.
Great. I'm going to inspect the megaphone and I'll be passing notes around in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Great.
So
We're just waiting to hear what the team leader has to say.
Yes, as the team leader, I would like to check with the rest of the team on whether or not maybe their morale will be lowered or not by not completing both jobs.
I mean,
Team.
No one said we can't do both. We just have to figure out which one we do first.
How do you feel, Anne?
I mean, am I probably gonna get to kill people in the sewers or things? I'm not picky.
I mean,
We should do the sewers first.
probably probability. Yeah, sure.
I heard there are pie rats in
Yeah.
Maybe
in the
there's
sewers.
Are they-
I will murder them.
Now, do they are they bakery rats? Do they bake pies? Is
No,
that
they're
what they do?
3.14 times the size of a regular rat.
Oh,
That's a larger thing to murder, and I approve that.
that's disappointing. I was hoping for pie, but that's okay.
We could make pie
Rat
out of the dead
rat
rats.
murder also sounds
We
like
could
fun.
have a pie party when we're done. Out of the rats we kill.
Great, sounds good. So
Or Rick if he sucks, because he wasn't.
I'm
one of us
right
to begin
here.
with.
That's
Yeah,
dark.
Hi.
I've sent you some messages, GM.
Of course.
Okay. So
the familiar churn of the computer interrupts you all and goes bing bong, and pops up in Joe's field of vision.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Things are very sticky.
Yes, we've received a form that says that this piece of computer equipment is sticky and perhaps even a mutant, or the cause of a mutant.
I believe so, yes.
Please report to the nearest equipment fixing booth, otherwise known as termination booths, to get this corrected.
Okay.
Oh, I can save you so much time. I can do that right here.
Friend computer,
Let's
is
do
she
it after
authorized to do
Stuart.
that right here?
It's,
No,
it's in the name of
we need to
efficiency.
inspect this
need to cleanse it.
this foam. We need to cleanse it.
Yeah.
Please report to a equipment submission or equipment
Just drag Rick
repair
in with you.
unit.
Stuff everyone into the booth.
Okay.
And it directs you to the nearest equipment repair dispensing unit.
I start walking there.
Okay.
Or at least trying to walk there.
Just dragging Rick
kinda-
while
Rick
Rick
kinda
screams,
goes with
"No, I don't wanna!"
Rick kind of goes with you.
This is a.
You
this is
there's
very bad.
an equipment.
There's nothing
submission.
wrong with the friction machine though,
Yeah.
and as equipment officer, I can't. There's nothing wrong
So-
with the friction machine that we have attached to the phone.
There's
The phone
Can
is
you-
the one in error.
Can you try using the friction machine on the phone? Maybe it'll
there's a platform.
unstick everything.
There's a platform that you can put the phone or any equipment onto, and it will be
Just your
beamed-
hands will be beamed along.
will be
with it.
beamed somewhere. It's like this is where you put defective equipment, and it will be sent
Okay.
to R&D to
Okay.
to
Cool.
the.
It'll be vaporized.
But
It's
of
not
course,
being
your hands
tele-
and Rick's hands are stuck to it.
So
I mean, whatever. They're just hands.
That's a really apathetic approach. How does Rick feel about this?
Rick is screaming.
Rick is like, wait. This is going to affect team morale.
All right. Do you want to help me hold him down?
Yeah, I'm thrilled. This is affecting team morale.
I'm going to sedate Rick with his own sedatives,
Okay.
so he can like chill out.
He goes.
Yeah, I stab Rick.
Have a little chill boot.
Starts smiling.
It's used to calm down
Yeah.
unstable clones.
He's calm. He's
Yeah.
been made. He's been made calm. What are we doing?
Oh,
with
should I make a brains and science check to inflict calm? That's what it does request.
Then
that I do.
yes.
Yeah. So brains and science check.
Well, I mean, I think that you only have to make a check to inflict calm if it's an unwilling participant.
Yeah, Rick seems like
Rick
he's
is pretty-
down
he's
with
pretty
the
down with
sedative.
He's
it.
pretty down for chill.
So you don't need to make a check.
Okay.
This is if you are trying to inflict calmness on someone who doesn't necessarily want
We have 2 more sedatives to use.
to.
Okay.
So he's chill. What do you want to do?
You
I-
seem pretty blasé about this.
I
so-
turned to.
As she does with most things.
Yeah. I turned to our equipment officer over here, and I'm like, "Hey, can we just like try to use the anti-friction machine on this thing first? It might save us. It might be a little more fun that way."
GM, I would like to turn the friction machine up to full power.
Are you trying to make it less frictiony or more frictiony?
Let's flip a coin.
Oh no, this could not go better.
I have no idea how to operate this thing. I have a 0 on operate.
Amazing.
Yeah, same.
Can I try to tell him
Yeah,
what the
Try
what to
talk
do?
me through. You can't even see the dials from where we stand. This is like everyone keep talking or we explode.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. Yeah.
Okay.
Also a very good game.
All right. So Justin, you are trying to use the what does it say on the thing?
It wasn't.
The frictionomatic says something about how to use it.
Frictionomatic. Experiment the device increases friction by up to 500%. I definitely am going to 500. Requires a science roll to operate correctly.
Just so you
I actually
know.
do have science. Oh, I don't have any science. Increasing friction causes solids to move less freely and machinery to seize up. Reducing it makes everything slippery and difficult to hold.
So it might
Thing is,
actually.
it might, I don't know if it'll do anything with the stickiness, but it'll definitely make both the phone and the people holding it just like fly off somewhere.
So okay.
I have actually like
While
a
machines run faster, only works while trigger is pressed. Oh, so you do have to like maintain it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going
So
to
it's a
use
science
this.
rule. It doesn't say what else to use it
You know
with.
what? We've only got enough power in here. It's
It's gonna be a science mechanics
it
roll.
discharges in 20 seconds and only has 8 hours and we replaced and it has a range of a 30-degree beam. So
Just-
unfortunately, there's not enough of a degree beam to get both Mal and Rick.
Correct.
So we're going to point it onto Mal's hands.
Okay, so I need you to make 2 rolls here.
Then while Rick is sleeping, we'll send it off on its
Right,
way.
I understand. So
And
first,
I'll make sure the friction machine gets on my back.
before we handle that,
Yeah.
I need you to make a mechanics plus program roll. And do you have any negatives in this?
I have no negatives in this.
Okay, cool. So no chance of failure, but only.
4 successes and a computer roll.
Well, that's a moxie
boy.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, did I have to take one for when the computer talked to me about my hands?
No,
it's just
that
when
was
you
the computer
roll on the
responding
computer.
to
Okay.
a form that had
Okay.
been submitted, so you were expecting it to
I
come.
have 4
It's when
moxie
that
left.
computer comes up unexpectedly because you rolled it on the die.
But
Gotcha.
I got 4 successes on top of that.
The other roll is going to be science plus violence.
Okay, so if it's 0, how many die do I roll? Because I have
computer
nothing in science and I have
The computer die.
Can I try to talk him through that?
You can also use
Can I get an
moxie.
assistance from our officer?
I am the science officer.
You want to talk with? Okay, because I'll allow it because you're number 1.
Thank you. Thank you
Can I
so
spend a
much.
moxie for an extra die?
You can. So you got 2 extra dice now.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, 2 6s and another computer die.
Oh my goodness!
This is so fun. But that was literally, two 6s on the regular die and then a computer.
Okay.
You don't know what to do. Tune in next week, everybody. We got a lot to deal with.
no.
We got a cliffhanger.
Here's what's gonna happen. Just as you are warming up the frictionomatic, getting ready to fire,
computer pops up in your field of vision.
Oh dear. Oh,
Boom.
hello, friend.
Hello, citizen.
Hi, computer.
We have
What wonderful timing you have.
I wanted to ask you about this recorded footage we have of you reprogramming computer technology.
And it shows you a reoccurring image of you tampering with the megaphone.
Yes. Yeah, I was going through the speaker things, making sure everything was clean and working.
Yeah. And
Any reprogramming is just random happenstance. I was just doing a debugging.
Oh, that's a lie. You're lying to the computer.
I was debugging the megaphone.
the computer says, this is dislawful and treasonous conduct. Please have a treason star.
Thank you, Frank computer. I have 2 treason stars.
And in your distraction, as you were firing the gun, the friction gun, it goes everywhere.
I'm just shooting it everywhere. As I'm, hi, friend. I'm waving to him.
You're decreasing friction by 500%. Everything's getting slippery. You're turning the whole hallway into a slip and slide.
I mean, that's fun.
We are having maximum fun
There's
here.
a scrub bot going by.
Everyone starts falling all over themselves. A scrub bot explodes for unknown reasons because
It has to. It's the
for
first
reasons.
story episode of
it
Paranoia.
explodes.
It has to.
You were so close to the malfunctioning equipment dispenser unit, and basically, Joe, Malarkey, and Rickroll slide opposite directions. The phone that's stuck to both of you stretches, and eventually the glue substance that's on your fingers snaps, and it's kind of like
Does it
pulling,
de-glove?
It's kind of like pulling an elastic band. It's kind of like pulling an elastic band and releasing it snaps. You go flying across the room, smacking into the remains of the exploded bot. You get hurt.
Ow.
But more importantly, Rick goes flying into the malfunctioning equipment dispenser unit.
The equipment
no.
reclamation.
That's the word I was looking for. The equipment reclamation unit, and
And he
along
gets
with
faxed off to PVO, and it's
along with the phone and the friction-o-matic that was attached to the phone.
No.
Both, they all go in there.
but I still have the ray gun in my hand.
I only care about the friction-o-matic.
They all go into that unit, and so Rick goes in first, and the stuff goes in on top of him, kind of crushing him into the unit, and then it activates, and this big red, searing hot beam of energy seems to vaporize them.
Yeah, like skeletons, everything. Like,
Yeah.
like
It is a transport matter transporter of some type, but it's meant to transport equipment and not organic matter.
Mhm.
So Rick probably didn't make it in one piece to the other end.
yeah. I mean, it's like
It's okay. They can 3D print him later. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean he was only clone number 1, but maybe not anymore. Let's see.
oh great, no, this is happening while friend computer's talking to me about the
Oh yeah,
phone.
and friend computer just noticed that your happiness officer is now deceased,
We'll just get
He
another
died
one.
doing what he loved.
and some of your equipment has been wrongfully submitted to the reclamation unit. Because a fully functioning friction-o-matic unit was put through the
Oh, my
reclamation
greeting
unit
cards.
without
greeting
the
cards.
attached gun. So like you're just holding the attached gun with the
just
dangling
like a
cord.
cord. Yeah,
Um,
it's like cooling down on my hand.
so did you already use a point of moxie when the computer pointed up?
Oh,
Popped
yeah,
up?
yeah, I did.
Both times?
Only the one. Only the
Okay,
one
you're getting
roll.
another one now. And a second treason star for killing Rick.
I only have 2 moxie left, and I'm up to 3 treason stars, and it's the first hour.
And you also damaged equipment, so that's another treason star.
4 treason stars.
I'm so ready to take him out.
This is starting off well. Also, for letting a troubleshooter under your command perish horribly, you're gonna get a treason star, team leader.
And you get a treason star. And you get a treason star.
Well, it looks like that didn't go too smoothly.
Oh. And so the 4 of you are left there with some defective equipment, a missing happiness officer, and
But an improved megaphone.
an improved megaphone, perhaps.
Because the
What
front
does
computer
it
called me
do?
out on it, but hasn't
Yeah.
done
Oh.
anything about it. So
Front Computer called you out on it and gave you a treason star for tampering with equipment
Yeah.
and showed your entire team the video
Yeah.
of you tampering with the equipment. You don't know what he did, but you do know he's tampered with that megaphone.
And I'm telling you, team leader, I debugged it. I was just going through cleaning out the dust. It hadn't been used in a long time, and it was just dusty. I just took some air canisters to it.
Where'd you get the air canisters?
I'm the equipment
Traitor.
officer.
Yeah, I don't see that in your stuff.
You know, he keeps touching all the equipment. The phone started acting weird after. Maybe the
The
phone
phone
wasn't
started
the
acting weird after
mutant.
you ripped it out of the wall.
You helped her rip it out of the wall.
You did. It's true.
Yes, because I will look
I
after
have
my
the treason
teammates.
form to prove
And
I
that's
help
where
my
we're
team
going to
members.
stop this session of Paranoia. They're already trying to throw each other in the equipment reclamation pod.
I'll throw you under a scrub bot.
I have been Friend Computer and your GM, Joshua Barbeau from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment. To my right, your left.
Cassidy 20 Love Chew already starting to have regrets.
Joe Drummond.
RX.
Oh, that's the next place that my character is going to be coming from
Off to
the next
ATS
time
sector.
if I ever play Paranoia ever again.
You're going to swear it off for another 3 years. That's how you know it was a good game.
And this is Joe Drummond playing Malarkey, who's no longer stuck to things, and I am very happy about it. I mean, I guess.
And I'm Hierarchy, Justin Ecock, and I have 4 treason stars. I have the best treason stars. I'm the best traitor. I'm not a traitor. You can all love me. I am your combat officer, so don't get at me. I have no intimidation points, so can you tell how intimidating I am? I'm the best. Look at me.
I keep trying to be late, but Justin will just continue
I
to riff
hate this.
forever. So
I
It's
hate
hard when you're trying to be a tardy person behind a
know.
braggart.
I hate this
you
very
did this
much.
to me. You did this to me.
I helped.
All right, your turn.
Poisonne playing Anarchy, and also your loyalty officer. I have a great many treason forms in front of me now.
You only got to get one more, and then you can all get extra bonus points for taking me
Very
out.
excited.
We'll be back next week with our 3rd episode, second in the story on Paranoia. Until then, be good to each other. Bye.
I already hate this.
The Terrible Warriors have new episodes out every Tuesday. And return to us next week for part 3 of your bonus mandatory reintegration Alpha Complex integration seminar experience. We'll be waiting. Paranoia is published by Mongoose Publishing. Follow us on Twitter @Dice Warriors. And today's troubleshooters who are now learning that fun and running for your lives go hand in hand are...
I don't know, because they're not written down. There's a whole nother page, as it turns out. All right. Let's do that last one again.
And today's troubleshooters, who are now learning that fun and running for your lives go hand in hand, were Joe Drummond, Cassie Chui, Justin Ecock, Poisonne, and Joshua Barbeau. Return to us next week, citizen, right here on The Terrible Warriors.